Hello, all. Welcome to Clojure Diary. So today we are going to see something practical application, like a bit of practical application in Clojure. So we are just going to use some data science concepts with Clojure to find out why people live longer. Okay, so I just found this very good article from Guardian. So I think I have it open in my browser. So this one. So what I just did was, yeah, I just removed all JavaScript. There is a plugin called NoScript, a very excellent one, so that it will remove all this annoying banners and all those stuff. So now you've just got this pure text. Copy this entire, copy this text. Okay, so from here to say like the 100 testaments of centenarians. Okay, so uh, okay, it's a pretty long one. Till this one and put it in a text file, right? I've just put it in a text file and I've named it as longevity.txt, right? Okay, so that's the thing. And another one is like there are things called stopwords. Like if you have a statement like, okay, like I ate an ice cream, right? Okay, so I think and can be removed, I can be removed. The things that give meaning to the sentence are really like ate ice cream. Okay, maybe one word also, right? So ate an ice cream. That's what gives meaning to the sentence, and these words are actually called stop words, and they can be removed. Okay, that's how it is. And there is a list of stop words, and it's all in lowercase and somebody has compiled it and it's in this location, right? And it's pretty comprehensive, right? So you've got like round about like 1000, nearly 1300 words. Okay, so that's a good amount, and I've taken the stop words and I've put it in another file, right? So if you're not familiar with GitHub or something like that, what you can do is like, yeah, you can just uh, click this raw, just select all using Control A or something like that, and copy it with Control C. That's on what to say Linux computers, or Option A and Option C on Mac, and then paste in a file, right? So that's how it is. So I've got list of all stop words over here, right? And that's it. Those are the things I just need to do my app, right? So that's the thing. And so what I'm just doing is like, okay, yeah, okay, let me just execute everything and let me just show you, like, so that like you know what program does. Okay, so just executing every function, right? So um and the reason why I want to show you this code is like, okay, yeah, I did it, but yeah, I also feel like very good doing it. Let me tell you why. Okay, okay, yeah, looks like it's working, right? So that's the thing, right? Okay, let me tell you why. Okay, so when I execute this one, so I'm just getting, okay, like I think I need to wrap this. Okay, so like yeah, look, you're just getting the top 52 words in this. Sorry, 50 words in this article by executing this form over here, right? You just execute this form, you just get top 50 reasons why people live longer, right? I think you can ignore this England because like people live longer in other places too. But this also means that okay, possibly this survey was conducted in England. Okay, and of course, 100 can also be ignored because like this is about centenarians, and these are the things like defines them. Okay, so life. Okay, right. Okay, they talk about life. They talk about people. You can ignore this one not one also, and they talk about work. Okay, they talk about love, happy. Possibly they live day to day. They talk about family, and yeah, most are veterans, so I think we can remove this. They talk about grandchildren. So possibly these are the kind of 40 or 45 reasons like why they lived for long. Okay, so that's the thing. And let me tell you, like, what's really happening, right? So the real magic happens over here, right? Like, so let me just copy this and put it over here and execute it for you, right? And let me just put it over here and comment all this out because I don't know how to partially execute this one. So if uh, I don't know, like maybe if I put Control Enter, will I get it? I'm not sure. So if I just put like okay, like Control and return, no, it's not executing. Okay, if I only put like option and return, it's executing, right? Okay, right. And if I put like this one, no, still not. Okay, if I just put like what to say, command and return, still no, right? So, okay. So let me just remove all this extra stuff over here, right? Let me just comment this out, right? So, right. So now what I'm just doing is in this slurp command, slurp is part of Clojure command. All I'm just doing is reading the entire text over here, right? So just reads the entire text and it just gives you, right? So that's how it is, right? So the entire text you just get it. Okay? And in the next thing, what I'm just doing is I'm just removing the punctuation. Right? So let me just remove the punctuation. So that's what I'm just doing over here. Okay, so all those commas, full stops, everything gets been replaced by a space. Okay, so this remove punctuation function, I've returned it. I've written it over here, right? So the entire text gets passed to this one, and let's try this out. Like, okay, so remove. This is an auto completing anyway. So remove punctuation, and this is good, very good. So if I just put it like that, and if I just put like okay, like option enter or alt enter in Canva. So yeah, it just removes the punctuation. So that's how it is. And next, what I'm just doing is like I'm just uh, making this into lowercase. Okay, so there is a library called Clojure string, right? So I'm just removing punctuation, and the removed punctuation gets passed to this lowercase. It's all because of this uh, read after operator, right? So I'm just executing it. So everything, there is no capital letters over here, right? So everything is small letters now, right? Why do we need capital letters? All we are just trying to do is to understand meanings. Okay, so that's the thing. And I think I can even substitute it like, okay, this one, like str slash lowercase. Okay, so uh, and first let's execute this one. Yeah, it still works. That's because like I've required Clojure string as str, right? Okay, so over here, right? So that I'm just doing. So now it's yeah, this is an inbuilt Clojure function. So I don't think we need explanation for that. So now what I'm just doing is I'm just splitting two words. Okay, so split two words, how it works is like you just give in. Okay, this is a thing called regular expression. If you don't know, don't worry. But yeah, just try to master regular expressions. Maybe I'll put books for that in my notes. Okay, so what the split two words does is I don't know whether there's an internally inbuilt function to split two words in Clojure, but yeah, this is what it does. Okay. Uh, there are lots of words. So this one just splits the words and just put puts them into vector. Okay, and it doesn't matter even if there are a lot of spaces, right? So it still splits okay, right? Okay, so that's because of the regular expression. This slashes means split by space, and this plus means one or more spaces. Okay, so even if there are a lot of spaces, of course it's one or more, and it's splitting. Okay, right? So that's how it is. And so yeah, finally we just get this thing split into words. Okay, so now we are just removing the stop words. Okay, so the stop words are nothing but, yeah, I said, right, like if you remember, it's in this file, like the stop words file over here, and that file can be found over here. So that's the thing. And what I'm just doing is like I am what to say, uh, putting it in a variable over here, right? So if I just put like, okay, stop words, I will get list of all these words. Okay, so yeah, it's a it's a variable, so you can execute just like that. So I will just be getting all these words like this. And now let me see whether it contains a word. Okay, so like if stop word contains a word, I've coded a function called stop word over here, and all you just need to do, all it just does it like whether it just checks whether the word given is contained in the stop word. That's it. Okay, so let me give a word like the, right. So that's the thing, and it says true, right? And let me just give my name, right? It says false. Of course, my name is not a stop word, but the and in and everything else are stop words. Okay, so that's the thing, right? So and now I'm just creating a function called not a stop word. Okay, so so if I just give like, okay, like not a stop word and something like my city, like Chennai or something like that. And yeah, it says true. Of course, my city name is not a stop word, right? So that's how it is. And this remove stop words, what it does is, it just filters, or it just picks out only the words that are not stop words. Okay, so that's what it just does. Okay, so let me just uh, show you example like Tom and Harry are good friends. Okay, so that's how it is. Uh, it shouldn't be like this. I'm really, really sorry. It should be like a vector. Okay, so let me just split it up. I hope it splits by spaces. Still no. How does split work? Okay, let me make this bigger. I need to put this str/split. Still no. Okay, I don't know what I'm just doing with here. I think I need to give a regular expression over here. Slashes. And, yeah. Yeah. So what is this? Okay, this one just splits up into like this one, right? Right? And this one goes to remove stop words, and it just gives only the words that are non-stop words. Okay, so that's the thing. And that's what we're just doing over here. Remove stopwords, we are just doing over here, right? And all the stopwords are removed. Okay, so we just get a vector that just contains non-stop words. Okay, and finally what we are just doing is we are giving it to frequencies that just counts the words. Okay, so that's the thing. So now we have just got all this count of words. Okay, so colonel appears one time, 102 appears four times, 104 appears six times, what appears 17 times, veteran appears 17 times. Okay, so of course, if you're old, you will be a veteran. Okay, worker appears 20 times, maybe, yeah, doing a work, physical work or something like that, maybe. Or maybe if you're named Jacob, you'll live longer. Okay, so okay, so yeah, so that's how it is. So now you've got this as frequencies, and you've got this word frequencies in a variable called word frequencies, and we can do whatever we want with it. Okay, so now yeah, that's how it is. So what I'm just doing is I'm just filtering all words that uh, contain more than 10 occurrences over here, right? So that's what I'm just doing over here. So if I do that, so yeah, you just get very little thing. Okay, you just get worker, life, happy. Let's ignore this 103, of course. They active, yeah, they were active, they were veterans. Mind, maybe they taught something, they had grandchildren. I think they cherish memories. Okay, and leave out this London. Yeah, this is because like it's just English survey of the English people or something like that. Maybe people just in London or England. Maybe we need to see why there are so many centenarians over there. Maybe I don't know. And then I think the loud people. I just think okay. So I think they had a guardian. So yeah, I think maybe having a guardian is very important thing. I'm not sure, right? So that's how it is. So yeah, which tops most? Okay, life. Okay, and I think happy also tops most. Okay, so that's the thing. And they had a secret, or it was no secret. Uh, I don't know. Like I really don't know. Okay, so that's how it is. So these are the words that are occurring more than 10 times in this entire article. And what I can just do is like I can just take the word frequency, sort by frequency. And if you look at sort by frequency, it is like this. Like I am just taking the word frequencies. Okay, like okay, let me just execute and show you, right? So the sort by frequency, let's say like it works like this. Okay, like so like I just have like and I think it just reverses. Okay, so I'm not sure. No, it doesn't reverse. Okay. So I just have like B and okay, a word called something like okay B, and it occurs like okay like 100 times, and honey that occurs 20 times, and let me just put this into a vector, right? And I'm just passing it to sort by frequency, and hopefully okay, it should be like this. You need to give okay just this two things. Okay, not in a vector. So that's how it is. Even yeah. So since this is a list, I need to tell Clojure not to execute this. Please don't execute this one. So just take it as a data value. And yeah, it says false. That means B is occurrences 100 times. That is like it is occurring more than this honey. So it is not really sorted, and this one will be sorted. Okay, let's say like if you just put it only 10 times, it'll just say true. Okay, so it means it just all it says is whether it's sorted or not. So that's the thing. And we are writing this function so that like we can pass it to sort. that will use to sort this word frequencies. Okay, so word frequencies, yeah, I think you just saw this. These are the word frequencies. Okay, it's in a map, but of course, map and list, they behave like the same, right? So that's how it is. And then what to say? It reverses it because we want a descending order, and we just take the top 20 out of it. Okay, so that's how it is. So yeah, so you just get it. Okay, so like photograph, guardian, grandchildren, family, life, worker, love. Okay, I don't know what they mean by time. Okay, so active. Maybe, yeah, these are the kind of top 15 or 18 reasons why people lived a longer life. Okay, so maybe you should follow it, or maybe you should do more research and say that, okay, these are the more things I found out, and I don't think these are really a variables. Maybe possibly living in England might not be a variable, or possibly England might be having a very, very good health system, right? In India, I think if we go to government hospitals, we need to bribe everybody. Maybe that's not there in England. Uh, Maybe even if there are private hospitals, there are doctors with conscience, unlike USA, where even getting an insulin is a very, very tough job. Like, I really don't know. Okay, so that's how it is. But yeah, you just get some reasons why people lived longer, and maybe that might be useful. So yeah, this is a very, very simple data science natural language processing project with Clojure. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.